Hey guys, my name is Rohan Patel, and I'm back with another video on behalf of Decadence Recruiting. So today we're going to be tackling the interview. Now, don't fret. The interview is your chance to show your employer that you are perfect for the job. So these tips are going to be broken down into 3 different categories. We will be discussing before, during, and after the interview. So let's start off with before the interview. What you want to do is make sure that you have a resume, cover letter, and have done a role reversal exercise with someone you know. What I mean by a role reversal exercise is switching back and forth with someone where one person takes the turn of being an interviewer and the other person is the interviewee. This will make you come up with better answers to questions, as you'll be able to understand what the employer is thinking about when you do the role reversal. So speaking of practice runs, make sure that you come up with at least 3 questions of each different type of question. These types of questions are on our website, and for now, we're just going to review those question types. So the first type is the standard question. This is what you would normally expect from an interview, like why are you applying for the job, or things that you wrote down on your resume. So then there is the behavioral question type, which is testing you on how well you work with others in the workplace and how well you get along with other people. This is where you focus on your personality and your extracurriculars. Next is the situational questions. Think of these as scenarios that you would come across if you were actually working on the job. For example, they might ask you how to deal with a person that has persistently been skipping work and lies about where they have been. Case questions are used in more advanced professions like computer science, and they are like live demos. Facebook actually gives interviewees a coding issue that they need to solve in order to progress into the next interviewing stage. Finally, there are off-the-wall questions, which usually trip people up. They are designed so that they make you think of ways that you haven't been thinking before. An interviewer might ask you what your spirit animal is. If you don't know it, don't sweat it. They want to see how you deal with pressure and how well you work through really weird scenarios, similar to what you might experience on the job. You guys can check out more information about these question types on our website. Okay, so now that you got your questions ready to go, make sure that your resume and cover letter connect directly to the position and the employer. Emphasize how you'll be beneficial to the mission of the company with your skills. This is something that not too many people do, and you could have a serious advantage over your peers. More info on this can be found on our website. So now let's talk about hygiene. Get a haircut, wear a nice shirt, make sure you smell good. You want to make a really good impression and show your employer that you are respectful. So now let's move on to the actual interview. When you walk into the room, make sure that you greet them politely and ask them how their day is going. Throughout the whole interview, be genuine, not fake. So make sure you sit after your interviewer has sat down. Of course, be modest. You don't want to be standing for a minute like a fool. Sit at the edge of your seat and make sure that you look very attentive and ready to answer any questions. But even before that, offer your resume and cover letter again, even if they already have it, and give them a nice firm handshake with no clammy palms. A folio where you can store all of your documents makes you look committed and professional. So when the questions start, just take a breath. The first question will probably be why you are here today, or tell me about where you've been for the past 3 years. Relax. This is your life after all, and you're the best person to tell it. When they are asking you questions, take notes to show your interest. Don't use the Miss Universe approach with really bogus answers. Focus on the facts, especially the truth. During the last quarter of the interview, make sure that the interviewer, you give them questions of your own. Perhaps ask them why they like the company, how the work environment is, or maybe connect to one of their hobbies. Just find a connection and show that you are invested in all the employees in the company. Many people overlook this step in the interview, but it is crucial since it will allow you to treat the interviewer with the respect that they deserve. Finally, when you walk out of the room, give a nice firm handshake again and truly thank the interviewer for the time. Make sure that they have your contact information. Also, thank the administrative staff and secretaries that are in the front. They are always disregarded and they often control the work environment of the company. Make sure that you have a good relationship with them as they can influence if you get the job. Well, there you have it, your guide to getting the job that you want or need. For more information regarding these tips, or if you have any questions with any parts of the interview process, refer to our website, Decadence Recruiting. Thanks guys, and I wish you success.